What's going on, guys, and welcome to Mustache Betting, a place where you become the best betting version of yourself. And welcome to NBA Monday over here at the Mustache Betting channel. It's a new week, and we have some new exciting player props for you all of which I put a ton of research into. What's going on, Michael Jordan? Thanks for returning back to the channel. We have Michael Jordan back on the channel, as you guys see. But yeah, we have an exciting day ahead of us, as we always do over here at the Mustache Betting channel. But first, as we always do, let's recap yesterday as a whole, shall we? So, we had taken Quentin Post to go under 17.5 PRAs. Fortunately, that ended up losing. And we took Russell Westbrook to go under 18.5 points. That ended up voiding. And then our parlay at plus 197 odds, we had put 0.75 units on that. We took Landry Shamet and Isaiah Collier. Landry Shamet to go under his 2.5 3-pointers, and Isaiah Collier to go under 30.5 PRAs. That ended up cashing, so we profit 0.8 units on the day. Not a bad way to end the week, and that brings our season total in the NBA to minus 40.40 units. So not where I want to be, but you guys know that baseball cannot come soon enough. We have some exciting information ahead of us regardless, so we have a lot to dig into. Today I have for you 3 of my best bets plus a ladder challenge. So you're going to want to stay tuned for all of that. It's incoming now and more. And if you guys could please, as always, like, follow, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Make sure you have those notifications and things turned on. As always, you know I appreciate you all. But let's jump into my first best bet of the day. It's going to be Tari. We're going to take him to go under 1.5 threes, minus 114 at FanDuel for 0.75 units. Tari, he cashed for us earlier last week, so hopefully he can do it again. Tari, now, he's hit the under in this line in 2 out of 2 times when facing the Lakers, and in 9 of his most recent 10. And the Lakers, they ranked 27th in three-pointers allowed to the shooting guard position, and 78% of shooting guards to face this Lakers team have hit the under in their lines in the last 5 games. So honestly, I really don't know why this line is priced the way it is. Now, probably because I said that, who knows what will happen. Knock on wood, I'm just joking, but hopefully not. But additionally, Tari, he likes to take most of his three-pointers from the top of the arc, and in the last 5 games, the Lakers, they ranked 9th overall at defending that specific shot type from that position. So Tari, I think he's going to try to maybe get a couple shots off from the top of the arc, but the Lakers, they actually do a tremendous job at guarding that specific place. So I think Tari is going to look more to facilitate this round. I think he's not essentially going to be able to get his normal shots up the way he'd like to. He's probably going to get discouraged early, and hopefully he continues to go under. And my second best bet of the day, it's going to be Jalen Johnson. We're going to take him to go under 10.5 rebounds, minus 140 at DraftKings for 0.75 units. Now, if you're uncomfortable with the juice in this line, feel free to combine it with Jalen Johnson to record maybe 15 or 10 points, whatever you feel more comfortable with. I would just take it straight up, but I understand if the juice is too much for you guys, that's something you can always do. There are several juice killing lines available, but it's the NBA, so you never know what could happen. But Jalen, he's hit the under in this line in 2 out of 2 times when facing the Magic, and in 8 of his last 10. And the Magic, they rank 14th in rebounds allowed to the power forward position. Additionally, if you look a little bit closer than that, in the last 10 games, 64% of power forwards to face this Magic team have hit the under in their rebounds lines, because the Magic, they do a great job at rebounding the ball. And Jalen, even his potential rebound chances have just not been there enough for me to see value in the over. I think this line is inflated. I think we're getting a great price here, and I think Jalen is going to go under. And my third best bet of the day, it's going to be Oso Ighodaro of the Suns. We're going to take him to go under 8.5 rebounds and assists, minus 130 at Bet365 and BetMGM for 0.75 units. Now, guys, if you are uncomfortable with me posting Bet365 and BetMGM plays, I know it can be a little tricky for those of you who may not have Bet365. Let me know in the comments down below. I'll definitely try and incorporate less Bet365 plays into the channel. But no one's really giving me any hesitation as of yet, so I just assume that everyone's comfortable with these plays that I'm posting. So with that being said, these plays, they will become available later to all the other sports books as lineups are released later in the day. But because I'm doing this research so early in the morning, typically some of these plays are limited to Bet365 and BetMGM, as they typically will release a lot of these plays ahead of the lineups. So anyway, with that being said, Oso, he's hit the under in this line in 3 out of 3 times when facing the Suns, who ranked 29th in rebounds and assists allowed to the power forward position. I'm sorry, to the Celtics. But additionally, the Celtics, They do a great job at limiting effective rebound opportunities, and the Suns in general are going to have difficulty scoring the ball, let alone off the pass. So I think also in the Suns, they're going to have a difficult matchup ahead of them, and hopefully also you'll only see 3 quarters here, because with the Suns, there's always blowout potential, especially when they're going up against a powerhouse team like the Celtics. So hopefully this game ends in a blowout. Hopefully Oso looks more to score the ball, and hopefully he has trouble with his facilitation and just doesn't look to facilitate whatsoever. So give me Oso Ighodaro here to go under. And that concludes the normal portion of today's video. We're going to move on to the ladder challenge portion of today's video. We're going to bring it back. We're going to start over at day 1 here. For those of you who are new to the channel, the ladder challenge is something I'll periodically introduce. I'm going to essentially start off with $20. You guys can follow along with whatever amount you'd like. You guys can bet $20, you guys can bet $2, you guys can bet $10, or you guys can treat it as a normal bet, whatever it is you guys prefer to do. You know, just make sure you're betting responsibly. But me, myself, I'm going to be personally betting $20 on one specific prop, and I'm going to try and double the amount that I win each consecutive day, and I'm going to be periodically taking profits out, but you'll never know when. So it's kind of a fun aspect of this little challenge here. I kind of switch things up on you guys. But yeah, with that being said, we're going to jump into my first best bet for the ladder challenge day 1. It's going to be Saddiq Bey. We're going to take him to go under 2.5 assists plus 100 at DraftKings. For the $20, like I said, is what I'm going to put on it. So, additionally, Saddiq, he's hit the under in this line in 3 out of 3 times when facing the Mavs. And if we look a little bit further, 50% of small forwards to face this Dallas team have hit the under in their assist lines. And Saddiq, in his last 6 games, his assist-to-pass ratio has not reached a higher percentage than 9%. So, I don't think he's going to have a lot of luck facilitating the ball. And this line, it just seems a little super inflated right now at the moment. I think it really should be juiced towards the over. So give me Saddiq Bey here to go under. So to recap everything, we have Tari to go under 1.5 3-pointers, minus 114 at FanDuel for 0.75 units. Then we have Jalen Johnson to go under 10.5 rebounds, minus 140 at DraftKings for 0.75 units. Then we have Oso Ighodaro to go under 8.5 rebounds and assists, minus 130 at Bet365 and BetMGM. And then for the ladder challenge, we have Saddiq Bey to go under 2.5 assists at DraftKings as well. So that is all I have for you guys today. 3 plays plus the ladder challenge, 2.25 units deployed, plus whatever amount you bet on the ladder challenge. So that is all I have for you guys today. As always, if you guys could please like, follow, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Make sure you have those notifications and things turned on. As always, you know I appreciate you all, but hopefully we can sweep the board, bring the dog out tomorrow. I appreciate you all, and I'll see you all then. Take care, guys. I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace.